The best way to learn Arabic is by learning the roots. Welcome to the 200 Arabic Root series, where you will learn the most common roots in the Quran. The most efficient way to learn Arabic is not by memorizing the individual words. Instead, it's by learning the roots. Why is that? Arabic has so many words, and to memorize or to learn all these words, it feels quite overwhelming. So, what is the solution? The solution is, instead of learning individual words, you should learn the roots. What is actually a root? Most of the roots are made of 3 letters. These 3 letters are the core of the word. From this root, nouns, verbs, and adjectives are made, which all share a central meaning. You might be familiar with this root, kaf, ta, ba. This root appears in so many words. For example, kataba means he wrote. Kitab means a book. Katib means a writer. Maktub means written. Yaktub means he writes. And so many other words like mukataba or maktab or maktaba. Just by learning kaf, ta, ba and its central meaning, you will be able to recognize all these words and their meaning. How does this apply to the Quran? The Quran has approximately 70,000 words, which is quite a lot. However, all these words are made of 1,800 unique roots. So instead of learning 70,000 words, we can just learn 1,800 unique roots. In this series, we are going to learn the most common 200 roots, which will form about 65 to 70% of the total individual words in the Quran. That means it will help you to understand a large portion of the Quran. So, let's start by root 1. Root 1 is Hamza, Lam, Ha. This root occurs 2,851 times in the Quran in 3 different words. The meaning of the root is divinity. Let's now see the different forms of this root in the Quran. The first form is ilah. Ilah. Ilah means God, and it also comes in the plural form aliha. Aliha. Aliha means gods. The next word is Allah. Allah. Allah means the God, and it's also one of the 99 names of Allah. Final word is Allahumma. Allahumma. Allahumma means oh God, which is a word you use to make dua or prayer. Let's now try to see some examples from the Quran. Can you try to find the root in this example? Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. The root here is lillahi, which means to Allah. Second example, قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد. There are 2 words here, إلهكم, which means your God, إله, which means God. The whole meaning of the ayah is, say, I am only a man like you, but it has been revealed to me that your God is one God. Let's pause here for a moment and learn a very important rule that keeps showing up in the Quran. We can see here the word mithlukum and ilahukum, they both end with kum. What does that mean? The word ilahukum, the actual word that we learn it is ilah. Ilah means God, and kum means your. So together, ilahukum means your God. Similar with mithlukum. Mithlukum means like you all. So mithl means like and kum means you all. So mithlukum means like you all. The last example, شهد الله أنه لا إله إلا هو والملائكة وأولو العلم قائما بالقسط. There are 2 words here, Allahu, which means Allah, and Ilah, which means God. Okay, let's now go through some exercises. This is quite easy. What does the word Allah mean? Is it God, our God, the God, with God? The correct answer is Allah means the God. Next, what does this word mean? Allahumma. Does it mean by God, your God, and God, O God? The correct answer is Allahumma means O God. That's all for the first root. Let's now go to the second root, which is Qaf-Wa-Lam. This root occurs 1720 times in the Quran in 6 different forms. The central meaning of the root is speaking or saying. Here are the 6 words that are mentioned in the Quran from this root. قال, تقول, قائل, قيل, قول, أقاويل. Some of you might have noticed that 3 of these words doesn't have waw in them, and instead they have alif or ya. This is a special rule that we will learn later in depth. However, for now, you can remember that for these 3 letters, waw, alif, ya, only, they can replace each other in the different forms of the word. For example, the past can be qal with an alif, and the present will be yaqul with a waw. Let's now go through the 6 different words. First word is qala, which means to say. Second word is taqawwala, which means to fabricate lies or to make something up. Next, qa'il. Qa'il means a speaker or someone who says. Next word is qil, which means saying, and qawl, which also means saying or statement. And the last word is aqawil, which means fabricated speech. Let's now go through some examples. Example 1. قال قائل منهم لا تقتلوا يوسف. There are 2 words here. قال, which means he said, and قائل, which means a speaker. So the whole ayah means a speaker among them said, do not kill Yusuf. Next example. وَلَتَعْرِفَنَّهُمْ فِي لَحْنِ الْقَوْلِ. The word is al-qawl, which means the speech. The whole ayah mean, but you will surely know them by the tone of their speech. Last example. أَمْ يَقُولُونَ تَقَوَّلَهُ بَلْ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ. There are 2 words here. The first word is يَقُولُونَ, and the second word is تَقَوَّلَهُ. يَقُولُونَ means they say. تَقَوَّلَهُ means he fabricated it. Let's pause here for a moment to learn some common rules about these 2 words. The first word, يقولون. يقولون originally come from the word قال. قال means he said, and يقول means he says in the present, and the actual word that was mentioned in the ayah is يقولون, which means they say. So you can see here the most simple form of the word is قال, is in the past. The present is يقول, he says, and they say is يقولون. The second word, تقوله. تقوله is made of 2 words. The verb تقوله, which we said it means he made up or he fabricated, and ha means it or him. So تقوله means he made it up. Let's now do some exercises. Here are some Arabic words. قال, قول, أقاويل. Can you try to match them with their meanings? I will give you a few seconds to think about it. قال goes with to say or he said. قول will goes with, yes, that's right, saying or statement, while أقاويل goes with fabricated speech. Let's try one more time. تقول, قائل, قيل. I will give you a few seconds. تقول will go with fabricate lies. قائل is speaker or someone who says, and qil is saying. Okay, the last root for today is Kaf-Wa-Noon. This root occurs 1390 times in the Quran in 3 different words. The central meaning of this root is existence and being. Let's now see the 3 different words from this root. The first word is kana. Kana. Kana mean was. The next word is makan. Makan. Makan means a place. And the last word is makanat. Makanat. Makanat is a position or a rank. Let's see some examples. وَرَفَعْنَاهُ مَكَانًا عَلِيًّا. The word here is makanan, which means a rank or a position. The second example, إذا قضى أمرا فإنما يقول له كن فيكون. There are 2 words here, kun and fayakun. Kun is the command from the verb can, so kun means be. Fayakun is the present from the verb can, so yakun means he becomes. So the 2 words together, kun fayakun, means be and it comes to be. The whole ayah means when he decides a thing, he simply says to it, be, and it comes to be. The next example, قُلْ يَا قَوْمِ اعْمَلُوا عَلَى مَكَانَتِكُمْ إِنِّي عَامِلٌ. The root here is مَكَانَتِكُمْ. مَكَانَتِكُمْ means your rank or your position. If you remember, we already spoke about kum that comes at the end of the noun. It means your. So the word actually is makanat, which means rank or position, and makanatikum means your position. The whole ayah mean, say, O my people, work according to your position, for indeed I am working. Finally, let's do some exercises. Can you try to find the word that doesn't belong to this root here? The root is Kaf-Wa-Noon. We have 4 words, kana, kanat, makan, and kul. Yes, the word that doesn't belong to this root is kul. That is because kul doesn't have waw or noon. Try to find the word that doesn't belong to this root. We have makanan, makanatikum, kafaru, wakana. I will give you a few seconds. Yes, the correct answer is kafaru. Why? Because kafaru also doesn't have the second and the third letter from this root. In the next lesson, we are going to learn more roots. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more. Thank you. Class dismissed.